On a dark cloudy night, thunder roared, and the dimly lit hotel stood alone on a hillside surrounded by forests. This is an ancient building, weather-beaten and with mottled walls, seeming to tell the story of a forgotten past. In this gloomy night, only one window shines with dim yellow light. The owner of the hotel is an old man, known as Lao Luo. His eyes were kind and deep, revealing an elusive sense of mystery. He always wears an old shirt, and his back is curved like an old tree. On this stormy night, a black car stopped in front of the hotel. The car door opened and a middle-aged man walked out. The raindrops on his body dripped on the ground, making a dull sound. His name is Bin, and he is a confused traveler in the dark night. He walked into the hotel, and the light shone on his haggard face, leaving deep shadows. Lao Luo welcomed Bin with his hoarse voice and led him into an ancient guest room. The room reeks of dampness, and the walls feature a faded mural depicting an eerie dance party. Bin felt uneasy, but his tired body made him choose to stay. He tossed and turned on the ancient bed, and in the quiet night, every sound of the wind blowing through the branches made his heart beat faster. Late at night, Bin was awakened by a strange sound. In the dark depths of the hotel, there was a strange whispering sound. It was an ancient language that Bin could not understand, but the sound made his hair stand on end. He tried to find the source of the sound, but found that the corridors of the hotel seemed endless, and there was an unknown horror hidden behind every door. He saw Lao Luo at the end of the corridor, his figure blurry, as if blending into the darkness. He asked Lao Luo about the source of the sound, but Lao Luo's answer was evasive and vague. A strange light flashed in Lao Luo's eyes, which made Bin feel even more uneasy. That night, Bin felt uneasy in every corner of the hotel. He saw strange shadows dancing on the walls and heard strange whispers echoing in his ears. When he returned to his room again, he found that the dance party in the mural seemed to come alive, and each dancer's face was horribly distorted, as if it was a carnival of death. In the morning, Bin woke up in terror and found that his body was soaked with cold sweat. The hotel returned to calm again, as if everything last night was his nightmare. He looked at his pale face in the mirror and tried to convince himself that it was just a dream. However, when he left the hotel and prepared to drive away, he discovered that the car was missing. He looked back at the hotel and saw a black shadow appear on the window. The shadow seemed to be observing him, and suddenly, he heard a whisper echoing in the air again. This time, it was calling his name. Bin's heartbeat accelerated instantly, and he quickly returned to the hotel to look for Lao Luo. But he searched the hotel and found that Lao Luo was missing. The hotel was as empty as a forgotten ghost. He walked into his room again and found that the ball in the mural had disappeared, leaving only a blank wall. He closed his eyes, trying to calm the panic in his heart. But when he opened them again, he found that he was standing in a huge ballroom, surrounded by pale dancers, their empty eyes staring at him. He wanted to run away, but his body couldn't move. He wanted to shout, but his throat seemed to be blocked by something. He could only watch helplessly as he was surrounded in the center of the dance floor. The dancers began to slowly approach him, with strange smiles on their faces.